Yeah, I think there's been a couple of different waves, and in each of those waves, people's perceptions of themselves and their sense of who they are and what they mean to the world has changed. So pre-web, people were pretty divided. It's hard to actually go back and even remember what it was like. Before we had ubiquitous internet connectivity and the world of just email, for example, people weren't really collaborating the way that we are now. In 1999, I coined the term social tools because I discovered new technologies that were really different. They were doing something different. They weren't just speeding up communications or helping people crunch numbers, or it wasn't even that they were intended to make people more efficient. What they were tools that really changed culture, that shaped culture, that changed the way that people made sense of things, or changed the way they valued what was important and what was now less important than it had been before. One of the fundamental trends that I've seen in that rise of social tools is people's willingness to trade personal productivity for connectedness. People are more interested in remaining connected than they are in optimizing their performance. And that's an amazing trade-off. It's not necessarily altruistic. It's not necessarily driven just by the notion of helping others without concern for yourself. But it is a sign of a growing awareness of our involvement in each other, and that trumps the small gains you might make today by completing a deadline or working an extra 2 hours on a project. So I've seen that change, and that arose very early, in the Web 1.0 era. The second phase that I've seen where that's even more obvious is the rise of the new generation of what I call flow applications. And those really are changing the way that people think. They're changing the way we cognitively view the world. And that's having a profound impact. It's most obvious with younger people, but even older people that use those applications on a regular basis start to view the world in a different way.